Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your September monthly astrology. We're all set to get grounded and do some hard but valuable work this month as we have a grand fire trine, not a grand earth trine, and it's very much Virgo season. Here's your monthly astrology. Aries, you fiery beast. This month, it's time to turn your fire into earth. It's time to get the job done, and you are going to do it. You have it in your power. You can harness the energy to become all that you want to become when it comes to work and career, and on top of that, sorting yourself out, health and fitness and well-being. That is the major theme of this month. We start off with Venus trine Saturn. This is very good. Trines are good. Venus, the planet of love, is trining Saturn, the lord of responsibility. So you may be thinking about making a commitment, but on top of that, you want a commitment that is healthy and good for you. I know what we like. We like our wild times. We like to have naughty adventures and all of that jazz, but you're ready to settle down and commit to something. If it's not a person, it will be a job. It will be something that you can put your heart and soul in. And that goes on in many different forms. When we have Mercury trine Saturn, for instance, you're able to communicate what you want to commit to. You're able to express yourself very clearly about what you want to commit to, etc., etc. Now, what else have we got going on? We've got Venus, again in your health and well-being zone, trine Pluto, the lord of transformation. You are making radical changes, or you have the potential to make radical changes in your work and how you present yourself and how you push forward. And through this kind of eye on the detail and doing your best, there could be a massive shift in September, and you're like, yeah, happy about that. And you've got the drive, and you've got the, we're easily bored, Aries, but you're able to really push through because you see your goal. What else? Mars is square Jupiter. You may be going a little bit rogue, a little bit wild pony, or a little bit sort of overconfidence at some point in the month. But then you'll learn something from that. You'll learn that actually it's great to put a drops of the maverick in, but you can't be maverick all the time. Sometimes you've got to kind of contain your energy and channel it and hone it in the right direction. With Venus and Mercury conjunct in Virgo, by mid-month you're like, I am on a get fit, sort myself out, look at what I'm eating, what I'm drinking, taking care of business when it comes to where you're living, decluttering and just sorting the mess out so you've got firm foundations for a fabulous future. Now, it really starts to heat up and you feel a lot more cheerful when it comes to the 14th, or free in yourself, because from the 14th you go into one of the best times for you when it comes to love, relationships, harmony and finding balance in your life. Mercury enters there from the 14th, and all your friends and lovers are going to think, wow, you're being really reasonable, you're really kind of wanting everything to be right, you're really happy to compromise. And then when Venus goes there, it's one of the best times of the year for romantic relationships and partnerships of any kind. It's just blissful, and you're loving and wanting harmony in all things. Then we have a full moon in Pisces, and that for you is kind of very romantic. It's your most psychic time as well. You sense things, you feel things, you may sort of sense connections with people from other lifetimes. You may have a dream, a symbol, or a sign about what you're meant to do next, or a strange synchronicity, some kind of strange coincidence that happens and you're like, oh, this has deep meaning. Be careful that you don't just want to get off your face or do something which trespasses boundaries around that full moon, which is the 14th UK time. Now, Saturn has been going retrograde. You're going to feel like you can get a lot more done when it comes to your career from the 18th. You might have had to rectify old mistakes in the past, but then you're going forward. The Sun enters Libra, and there's this crescendo of positivity around romantic relationships and partnerships, and you finding balance deep within your soul. In fact, I would say that the whole of September is about you finding balance, creating balance, and making things happen in a less extreme way. Then we have the new super moon in Libra on the 28th, and that's huge. It's about you letting go of past patterns when it comes to your romantic relationships and partnerships. There may be an ending, there may be a beginning, but it's about total transformation when it comes to love. And you're moving up to the next energetic vibration when it comes to love. Let's see what your tarot have to say. First card, Aries, is the Two of Swords. You may be thinking, oh, I've got a decision to make. What's interesting about the Two of Swords is it's very much the energy of later on in the month. It's about balance, finding the right decision, not leaping into a decision, but carefully weighing things up. But, you know, don't be too worried about it. Feel in your heart what is the right thing to do. Then we have the Emperors. This is you giving birth to an idea. It's all about nurturing, motherhood, being creative, but having the faith in yourself. You know, like sometimes when we're kind of rushing after our dreams, there's a lot of energy going outwards. The Empress doesn't need to do that. She's just sitting there, get chill and going, I know who I am. I know that I can create just by being me. There's no stress involved in that creativity. Look out for giving birth to ideas. Make sure you nurture yourself, and you will be feeling particularly sensual this month. The Three of Swords, there may be an old pain in the past that you're thinking about, but actually you're ready, particularly when the new moon comes, to heal and let go of what has been in your heart a long time and holding you back. It's your time to be confident, to be grounded, and get things done free of that. You're moving away. You're going through emotional passage to land on dry land. And what is your last card? The Queen of Swords. You're going to have to cut through the crap this month, but you're ready to do that. You're ready to take your emotion out of it, use your intellect, use that balance to find what you're looking for. Might just pull one more. You know me. The King of Pentacles. Well, this is perfect because in many ways you're urged to be the King of Pentacles. You may also meet a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn that's influencing you. In fact, you may be dealing with that person by being the Queen of Swords, like going, I'm not going to take your bullshit, I'm going to listen, I'm going to use my intellect to see if I want to accept your offer. But on the other hand, you're being urged to know that you can be the King of Pentacles to find what you're looking for. But guess what? I love the Four of Cups because it says, you know, we're often fixed on what we desire, but there's something else coming in that you can't quite see yet. Take care, gorgeous soul, and I'll speak to you soon.